Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a little review on a place I've eaten at recently. These little review bits I'm going to call I Don't Complain, but this for obvious reasons. I am one that complains a lot, but I try to make it in a good point of view and I try to put the good aspects forward. So this review is going to be on the booking office in St Pancras Station. It's part of the St Pancras Hotel. Let me do a bit of background on this. I turned up after getting off a train from seeing my parents up in Leicester. I was inloaded with Christmas presents. So we turned up with this massive pile of gifts. We turned up at the reception, and at the time I had struggled to move around. I asked the receptionist if she could help us with all the packages, and she wasn't too sure what she wanted to do. Eventually, after explaining that I couldn't walk very well, we got all the packages and put them into the cloakroom. We were then escorted to our table, which was lovely. Now I'll talk about the room. The room itself of the restaurant was phenomenal. It is actually the old booking office of St Pancras Station, and they have kept the decor to a T, Victorian. It is beautiful. If you're liking this video, please subscribe and like down below, guys. We ordered a nice carafe of Pinot Grigio because it was a lunchtime and we had just got off a train, but you can't eat without a good glass of wine. The waiter was actually really good, quick, efficient, and very pleasant. So we ordered 2 starters with 3 side dishes. We ordered a burrata, a ox cheek, some triple cooked chips, a salad, and a lobster mac and cheese. First up, we got the burrata. Now, I'm a big cheese lover, but if you serve me cold cheese, I'm going to be upset. And unfortunately, it was stone cold, fridge cold, in fact. It's like, what's the point? In regards to the rest of the dish, I couldn't even think of what was it on it now, because it was that disappointing of having a cold piece of cheese. It could have just been left out for a little bit longer to get it room temperature, but no, stone cold. So unfortunately that dish wasn't really exciting. Next up, the ox cheeks. So it was really nice actually. It was a braised ox cheek, been picked down, cut up into a cube, and then panade and fried. It was really delicious. The only downside, it wasn't as hot as it could be, but I'm not someone who eats my food really hot, so that's okay. I do have to ask one question. Why did it come with this big old ball of frisee lettuce on the top? Is it necessary? It covered the whole dish and it didn't really add anything to the dish itself. A few little leaves would have been perfect, but a whole big old ball? Maybe not. The whole dish in itself was actually quite balanced. There was this little chutney underneath which had brought acidity which cut through the very rich ox cheek itself. So all in all, that dish was actually pretty good. Now to the side dishes. First up was the lobster mac and cheese. This was pretty decent. I mean, there was a little bit of lobster in there. It had lobster flavour, so they've obviously used the shells to make the bechamel, which was good. It was on a bit of a pricey side at £8 for a side dish, but then again they had lobster in, so you can sort of forgive them for that. It was a pretty good side dish. Next up is the green salad. Now, it is green salad, and as my partner always tells me, it's just leaves. But it is just leaves if you don't put any dressing on it. They look shiny, so at first I thought there was dressing, but actually there was no dressing. It was just like pomace oil, rubbed all over the leaves, no acidity, no salt, no pepper. Come on, it is just leaves now, leaves with a bit of oil. There needs to be a dressing. There is no excuse. It's like they didn't even shake the bottle before they put the dressing on. That's a rookie mistake. Shouldn't be happening. Finally, triple cooked chips. Now, I love a good chip, as mostly everyone loves a good chip. And I don't really mind what you call it, a triple cooked chip or just a normal chip, French fry. In the end, it has to be crispy, especially if you give it the name triple cooked. Then you're actually implying that you've cooked it 3 times to get it actually crispy. These are the biggest disappointment. They were soggy and really not seasoned at all. If I get a triple cooked chip, I want it crispy. That's it. Please don't call them triple cooked if they're not crispy. You're just adding extra money onto the bill because you put a special name in front of it. All in all, it wasn't that bad of a lunch. It was a bit pricey, but you are in St Pancras Station in central London, so you can kind of forgive them, but is it somewhere I'd go again? Probably not. So here's my first review. I hope you liked it, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, Facebook and Pinterest to get all the food porn you need.